I remember the first time a client asked me to create an invoice. I was dumbfounded because I had never created an invoice before. In the first place, I thought this client was just going to ask for my account, details, and the client was going to pay me, send the money to my account, and then we continue the transaction. But the client was asking for an invoice because perhaps that's how you approach. So it opened my mind up to understand that to attract higher profile clients, you have to understand how to brand yourself to appear to them as a standard service delivery person. You understand? Delivering your service or even selling goods to the person. So, what did I do? What did I do? I went online to go and learn how to create an invoice. I was able to come up with something good, right? And I sent it to this client. And funny enough, this client was going to pay me in dollars. So I needed to brand myself to tell the person I'm not a local viable, but I was still a local vibe anyway. But that was then. I created an invoice and I sent to the person, and we completed our business deals now, right? So this is me telling you that for you to attract high profile clients to your business, for high profile clients to be able to see you as serious person, right, you need to understand how to create invoice, right? If you don't know how to create an invoice, so what will you do? Maybe someone wants to patronize you and then you now send account details to the person. No, you have to send that invoice and with your payment details and everything, and then the person is going to pay you back. Now, I've created a video that shows you how to create an invoice with a simple tool. You don't even need to sign up or create an account. You don't even need to pay. It is free. You just learn how to create an invoice and send those invoices to your client or to your prospective customers who are willing to patronize your business. It is high time you stopped being a local champion. It is high time you stopped being that local vibe, right? Start branding yourself as a business owner who is aware and who knows what is going on. This is the 21st century, right? So watch this video, and if you like my video, please share this video with someone you love and subscribe to my channel to learn more about this. Alright, so let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing you have to do to generate your invoice is to, as usual, I use my Chrome browser, right, a lot. And so the first thing you want to do when you want to generate your invoice is you want to go to invoicegenerator.com. Okay, you can see that I've used it several times already. So this is the link: invoice-generator.com. So once you type this, you'll be able to create your invoice. So once you do this, you don't need to create an account. You don't need to do anything, right? All you just need to do is to generate your invoice. It is as simple as that. It's a very simple tool you can use to generate your invoice, right? And it is free. It is free. You can add your logo. You can add your name. So let me walk you through. Right here, you can add your logo. You can add your name, your brand name here. You can have your invoice number here. You can have the title of your invoice here, and the details about your invoice and everything in between. So you see that it's a very simple process, right? But so let me just walk you through how to do all that. So the first thing is you want to make sure that you have a logo, right? As a brand or as a company that you are, you need a brand logo, of course. So I'm assuming you have that. So let me pick any logo I can use. Let's see what logo I can use. Okay, let's use this logo. If you know Traveling already, you would know. Okay, the file must be 768 kilobyte or less. So we need a lower size, right? Let's see if we can get a lower size. What size is this? It's 1.3. Okay, let me see. Let me check this. Okay, I think this is a lower size, though it might not be as clear as it should, but at least it's just for a demo. Now, this is your logo, right? Next thing you want to do is put your brand name. So what's your brand name? So let's say your brand name is let's say Tolu and Sons, and Tolu and Sons. Now, let's say this is your brand name, right? Now you want to put your who is sending this invoice. So let's say you have a department in your brand, or even though an entrepreneur or a sole or proprietor that you are, whichever one, you can just choose. You can still put Tolu here, or you can put Tolu, let's say sales director, right? And here you can have your invoice number. So let's say you want to put an invoice number 00001. Always ensure that your invoice number looks, how do I put it now? Great, not one number, or not, have a good invoice number. So I like using 0001 or 002, depending on whatever record you want to identify this invoice as. Your invoice number helps you track the details of the transactions you make, right? So when you enter this into your sales record, you would be able to enter your invoice number as the identity of that sales or the transactions. Now, who are you sending this bill to? So let's say I'm sending this bill to someone I want to offer a service for, right? Maybe I want to offer a sales service to the person. So let's say I'm offering it to I'm just using an example now. So let's say I'm sending this to Flutterwave as my invoice. Flutterwave, right? Now, if you are using a physical product, you can use this ship too, but I don't usually use it anyway. Now you can put your date. Your date here has to be the date that you are setting this invoice. So today is September 29. What are your terms of payment? Well, for now, you still have place to put that here. So let's just leave this nil. Due date. What date is this due? So let's say you want this to be paid in not more than 10 days, right? 10 days from now is 1. That should be October what? That should be October maybe 7th or 6th or 8th. So let's say 8. Well, I don't know why it is not working, but let's just pick 7. So 7th of October, right? 2023. Now, PO number is just purchase order number. You can just leave it nil. Now, right? Now you want to add your items. So let's say you want to sell what's the word now? So let's say Tolu and Sons. So let's say I sell electronics, right? So let's say I sell electronics or appliances, So let's say I'm about to sell let's say I'm about to sell iron. So that is iron. Or should I use let's say freezer, like 4, and each one costs. So you can change your currency here. I'm currently in Nigeria, right? So let me use Naira, NGN, right? And here you can just leave it as invoice. Now, let's say I'm supposed to deliver like 4 freezer packs, right? and each one costs, let's say, 200,000. So let's say that's one, right? That's the one of the items. Now let's add more items. So let's say I want to also send um air conditioner, right? And let's say each one, let's say I'm selling for 6, and each one costs, let's say, 150,000, right? Now, even if you offer a service to brands, you can also do that. You can say, oh, let's say you order, I mean, you have a digital marketing service, because I think there was a time ago I had to do that also for a brand, right? And you can just put digital marketing for services. You need an invoice for anything, for any business transaction you want to go into. It's important because of record purposes, right? So that when your customers or your client comes and says, oh, this was not what they paid for, and or you can as well tell them this was what you paid for. So, and you can provide your invoice to them, right? There are other platforms also you can use to generate your invoice, and that have other features, right? Of course, some of them are paid, but this is a free one you can use, right? Now, let's say you offer digital marketing service, you don't need quantity here. You just say maybe they are supposed to pay you 200,000 for your service. You can just put it here, right? 200,000 for your service. And any other thing you want to add, you can add more here. You can add more here. Now, let's say you want to add more notes or your tax. The value added here is, I think, 7.5%. So just put 7.5 there. Don't worry about the rest. Now, you've inserted information. Now you need to insert a note. Now here you're going to insert your payment method, right? And your terms of payment. Those two are very important, because if you don't do them, your clients would not know exactly how to settle your payment. Now, when your clients does not know how to settle your payment, you're just leaving it to a lot of chances for them to guess your credibility, especially if you are an online brand, or even your experience level with these things, you understand? So payment method. So let's say you want to have a bank transfer. You tell your client or your customer, please pay using either, maybe you want to use your card or your bank transfer, either a debit card, or a bank transfer. Now you can also add your bank transfer details. You can input your details here, right? Can you put your details, right? And let's say I want to put 068791591. So let's see your bank name, EBA, right? You can also add your debit card payment link. Can you put your link here? Can you search your link here, HTTPS or whatever, right? Then I'm just giving you an example, so you can put whatever link you want to put there. So once you do that, right, this is solid enough. Now you can put your terms. You can say, please make your payment within the stipulated period. You can also put right here that maybe you don't have a return policy for items that were checked and were in good conditions before they were bought, right? You can also put it here that items that were bought in good condition cannot be returned except it is insured, except payment, except the item has been insured. You can also write that the item, the insurance fee, or how to pay for insurance. You could just add any note you want to add or terms you want to add for your person, for your client, for your customers. You can add them here, right? And then all you just need to do is to to download it as a PDF, right? You can see that the calculations you have here are already done, even with your VAT. Now your VAT, your total was like 1.9 million, right? But with your VAT, it is now 2.042 million, right? So you now have to, if the person has paid an amount before, say the person has paid 1 million already, right? And okay, this is an invoice anyway, so you're not supposed to put anything here. So it is receipts that you might want to put something. If you are using receipts, you might want to put that, okay, the person has paid this amount, but this is an invoice, so it is supposed to be just 0, right? Now you can also use receipts, credit notes, codes, purchase order, and things like that, right? And once you are done, you've verified that everything is perfect, right? You can download your invoice. So let's download the invoice. I would advise that you download using this PDF, right? Now let's check the downloads. Now you can see the invoice here. Now you can see how it comes out. Now my logo wasn't clear because the quality of the picture was very, very low. You could see it was just like 6.6 kilobytes, right? Now you can see how your invoice appeared very neatly here. You can send this to anybody, you can share this with anybody. That is how an invoice can be created for your brand, right? And you can do this under 5 minutes if you've known how to do it before, right? And you already have your terms and your notes copied somewhere already. All you just need to do is to enter your details here and export. So in 5 minutes you're done. So next time when you are asked to okay, now for example, now if the person wants to pay with debit card, the person can even click this to pay, right? It's just a test website. It's not a real website, so don't be bothered about that. Now that's just how to create invoice. So if you found this video very useful, please subscribe to this channel and share this video to anyone you like and anyone whom you believe would need this video.